record. So first of all, let me explain about the loops. First, what is the difference between block and loop? Block and loop. Here it is. Suppose if it is a block, here you will write the condition. Here you will write the number of statements anyway. You will write the number of statements. The same thing is a loop, is a for loop or while loop. For loop or while loop. Just if you take that, it's a loop. The only difference between block and loop is block, if the condition is valid, then this block will execute only one time, just one time. If the condition is not valid, then the block will not execute. Then the block will not execute. That is. Okay, now here it is. In case of loop, if condition is valid, it will execute and again it will repeat. Is execute and again it will repeat. In the documentation, I mentioned clearly. Wait. In the documentation, suppose I'm showing one documentation. In this one, just block and loop. This one, how it executes, look at this. If it is a block, first, if the condition is valid, it will check. If it is true, the logic will execute and it will come to end. No, if the condition is false, without executing the logic, directly it will come to end. Directly, it will come to end. Is a one. Okay. Now, in case of loop, if it is true, the block execute, but it will not terminate C. Again, it will go and check the condition. If condition is true, again it will check. Again it will check. Continuously it will repeat until the condition is false. If condition is a fail, then it will go to end. Simple. It will terminate. It will go to end. That's the difference between block and loop. The next concept is, sir, in loops mainly for loop and while loop. Of course, the followed by do while loop is there, but it's easy. But main things when we go with the for loop and when we go with the while loop. Simple answer. When we know exactly how many times you have to repeat the loop. When we know the number of iterations. When we know the number of iterations. Where to start, you know. And where to end also, you know already. So suppose I just want to print 1 to 10 numbers. Okay, 10 times. Start is there, end is there. Sir, I just want to print 10 to 1 time. Okay, reverse you can print. Sir, I want to print array elements starting from 0 to length. 0 to last length. Or in reverse order of array. Suppose here it is from length to 0. Index you can print. When we know the range exactly, and when we know exactly how many times you have to repeat the loop. When we know exactly how many times you have to repeat the loop, we can go with the for loop. We can go with the for loop. When we don't know exactly how many times you have to repeat, don't know the number of iterations. Suppose start you know, but end you don't know. End you don't know. Suppose I want to read file character by character. How many characters are there? Don't know the end until it is end. Until it is end. In database, I want to display all records. How many records are there? Don't know. Until reaches end. Suppose I'm taking one number. How many digits you please count? Count the digits in the number. Where is the number? That's my wish. I will decide in the runtime. I can give any number. What I'm asking, just count the digits. Reverse number, palindrome number, all these are. So if you keep on writing the codes, then you will understand exactly when you need to use a for loop and when you need to use the while loop, you will understand quickly. Okay, now here, before going to learn loops concept, modifying statement you need to understand. What is that? Suppose I'm taking x is equals to 5. I need to increase the x value by 1 plus 1 I want to add. How? X is equal to x plus 1 or x plus is equal to 1 or x plus plus. Suppose here I am giving that same x is equal to 5. Right? I just want to decrease the value by minus 1. X is equal to x minus 1. X minus is equal to 1 or x minus minus. Anything you can use. But normally what we will use? So this is the easiest one. So we are using this one. Yes or no? That is easiest one. So we are using that one. Suppose here x is equal to 5. Sir, I want to increase by 3. By 3. So x is equal to x plus 3 or x plus is equal to 3. Anything you can use. But 3 times you can't write x plus plus x plus plus x plus plus. So this one we can't use. So any one option, either go with this or you go with this. Next one is x is equal to 5. I just want to make it minus 3. Is nothing but x is equal to x minus 3 or x minus is equal to 3. Any one you can choose. Any one you can choose. Simple. Got it? This is the way. Now we are writing the code. Sir, I want to display the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where is the starting point? Where is the ending point? Some one variable I equals to 1. Ending with the less than or equal to 5. Sir, why? Because all are lesser values only. And increasing 1 by 1, 1 by 1. 1 by 1, 1 by 1 is increasing. Nothing but I plus plus. So how we are writing the loop? Simply for I is equal to 1 I less than or equals to 5, I plus plus here. Sir, suppose I want to repeat the loop in reverse direction, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So starting with 5, I greater than or equals to 1 and I minus minus in reverse order. Reverse. I equals to 5 in reverse order, na? So 1 by 1 is decreasing. I minus minus. That is, sir, suppose I am writing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Starting with a 2. Ending with a 10. 2 to increasing. I equals to 2. I less than or equal to 10. I plus is equal to 2. Because increasing by 2. Increasing by 2. Like this it is going. Got it? Is a way. Sir, here it is a suppose 15, 12, 9, 6, 3. I equals to 15. I greater than or equals to 3. I equals to I minus 3. Or I minus is equal to 3. Because 3, 3 decreasing, na? 3, 3 decreasing. Like this. So in the documentation, not only these things, characters also. I have given few, but I left like this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 practice. 15, 12, 9, 6, 3, 0 practice. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 180, 60, 40. Lowercase alphabets A to Z. See uppercase alphabets. You are displaying like this. Not only we can repeat with integer, you can repeat with characters also. But careful, characters means what? You need to specify with the single quotations. You need to specify with the single quotes. Now here it is the same uppercase alphabets in reverse order. Just write this one. Okay, now remind. See, this is what I have given. Whenever you are printing that, whenever you are repeating the values from 1 to 5, 1 to 5. So normally you will get confusion that inside always we are printing I only. No. Normally you can print anything inside. If you are printing in place of question mark hello, then 5 times hello will print. 5 times hello will print. Suppose if you print a star, 5 times a star will print. Next I, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I value is increasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I into I, 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 3 into 3, 4 into 4, 5 into 5. I mod 2, 1 mod 2, 1, 2 mod 2, 0, 3 mod 2, 1, 4 mod 2, 0, 5 mod 2, 1. Next, I mod 2. Here 1 equals to 0. 1 equals to 0, false. 0 equals to 0, true. 1 equal to 0, false. 0 equal to 0, true. 1 equals to 0, false. See, why I have given what I am trying to say. Inside the loop, always no need to print I value. You can print anything. So based on what you are printing, your output will be. Just to explain that, I have given this one. Okay, next. Just if you read the n value, this one also. If you read the n value, Java people scanner, .NET people console.readline. Once you read n value, whatever it is, we don't want. So you need to understand how to repeat the loop from 1 to n times also. N means what? That you will read from the user. N times, not 10, not 5. N. It is depends on what you have taken. Same reverse n to 1. Sir, how to write n to 1? For I is equal to n, I greater than or equal to 1, I minus minus. That is, what is the n value that you will read? You can take anything. You can take anything. That n value, it's your wish. Got it? Next. The next one, in the next page, I asked ASCII values concept. I asked ASCII values concept. Let me explain like this. First one is ASCII value we are printing. First one, ASCII value we are printing from A to Z. We are printing A to Z. First of all, you know that ASCII value is printing. If it is a capital A value is a 65, corresponding integer value you have to print. So for character, CH you can take or I you can take, your wish. Capital A to capital Z, I plus plus. But while printing that character print, just arrow mark I am giving, arrow mark. That character you are converting into integer. Typecasting you have to know. So it will print like this. Okay, capital A arrow mark is a 65. Capital B arrow mark is a 66. And so on. Capital Z arrow mark is 90. Is a way. Okay. Now here it is a small a to small z is the same. 0 to 9 also characters only. Very, very important one. For character ch is equal to 0 should be in single quotes. 0 to 9 ch plus plus. Okay. So that 0 corresponding value, it will give like this. 0 corresponding value is a 48. 1 corresponding value is a 49, like this. 9 corresponding value is a 57 will print. Yeah. Yeah, CH plus plus, CH plus plus. Okay, that is. Now, next one, see, look at this complete ASCII character set we need to print. Character set means what? Is a starting with 0 to 255 is there. Total ASCII characters is a 0 to 255, but symbols we don't know. So in reverse, for integer I is equal to 0, I less than 256, so up to 255 I plus plus. Now whenever you are printing I followed by I corresponding value. What is that I corresponding value? That character you have to provide with symbol that we don't know. So 0. Corresponding symbol that we don't know. 1. Corresponding symbol somewhere in the middle. 0 is there. 48. At location 48, 1 is there. And at location 65, capital A is there. At location 97, small a is there, like this. Each and every character, nothing but each and every symbol will print. Each and every symbol will print from 0 to 255. Okay, is a 1. Now, next, based on this, square values, just print the square values, cube values. Easily you can write. Sum of first n numbers. You need to complete all these. Sum of first n numbers means what? If they give n value, suppose 5. First take one sum value and repeat the loop. Repeat the loop from 1 to n. 1 to n. That is, every time the number adding to this sum. Every time the number adding to this sum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. First, for 0, 1 will be added. So sum become 1. Next, I value 2. 2 will be added. Sum value become 3. Next, 3 will be added. Sum becomes 6. 4 will be added. 6 plus 4, 10. 5 will be added. So 15. How you need to write? First, you can read n value anything we don't want. But take sum equal to 0. Repeat the loop from 1 to n. 1 to n times repeat. Every time, what you will do? To the sum plus I. I value every time adding to the sum. Print the sum value. Sum of first n numbers. Sum of first n numbers. That is. Same factorial for the given number. Take the n value. N equals to 5. Consider. Same story. Repeat the loop from 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Initially, fact equal to 1. So don't take fact is equal to 0. Because you know the factorial. Factorial means what? Multiplication. 5 factorial means like a 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Or as a loop repeater, you can write 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 also. Will give same. So every time I value multiply, just like here you write add, there you write multiply. Here you give 0, there you give 1. That's the simple difference. That is the simple difference we are providing. Got it? Next. Now, just we need to write like this. The number is divisible between 20 and 60, okay. Number divisible by 3 and not divisible by 5 between 10 to 50. Quickly write and drop in the chat box. Have to complete quick. And this one, next you need to display this one. Print even numbers. Count sum of even numbers. Look at this. Even numbers from 1 to 10 means what? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 directly you can write. But with the condition also you can write. Directly, I already explained like this. For I is equal to 2, I less than or is equal to 10, and I is equal to I plus 2. This is the simple way of writing. But here it is what? Repeating the loop as usual from 1 to 10. I equals to 1, I less than or is equal to 10, I plus plus only. But inside what we are doing, with the condition we are checking, if that number mod 2 equal to 0, if it is divisible, then only printing that I value, not every value printing. First I value 1, na? Is 1 divisible with the 2? No, so don't print. Next I value become 2. 2 is divisible with the 2? Yes, print it. Next 3 not divisible, like this. Find the sum of even numbers. Don't print. So take the sum value. So same repeat the loop from 1 to 10. 1 to 10. If you found I mod 2 equal to 0, then add that to the sum. Sum is equal to sum plus I. Finally print the sum value. What is the meaning? Every time take one sum value. If you find out that even number, add to the sum. Sum equals to sum plus I. I means plus 2, plus 4, plus 6, plus 8, plus 10. All values will be added to the sum. And printing. And printing, that is. Got it? Is a way. The next one is count the factors. Print the factors. Count the factors, sum of factors. This, let me explain. Suppose if n is equal to 6, how many factors are there? Divisibles we can say. Nothing but 6 is divisible with 1. 6 is divisible with a 2. 6 is divisible with a 2. 6 is divisible with a 3. 6 is divisible with a 4. 6 is divisible with a 5. 6 is divisible with a 6. 6 means what? N. Sir, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means what? Repeat the loop from 1 to itself. N. Every time the number mod I equal to 0. Mod I equal to 0. This is I. So how you are writing? Just I'm taking for I equals to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus, I plus plus inside if that number mod I equal to 0, then printing that I. Same thing you need to count here and you need to find the sum of factors here. You need to count and you need to find the sum of factors. How many factors are there? And if you find the sum of the factors, what will be the output? Or remaining prime and perfect Fibonacci I'll explain, then followed by digit-based programs I'll explain tomorrow. Here it is, menu-driven program is also there. What is the purpose of menu-driven program? Once you go to the stack, queue, linked list operations, this menu-driven program we need to go with. We'll see.